So speaking of coming out the closet, this next story is somewhat reminiscent of that. This one is about a female student who only wanted to be identified as Maddie. Um,
Why Maddie though?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Maddie or Matty?
Maddie with two D's.
Okay.
So,
I bet she has 2 D's in her.
well, when she's a college student, so you know
Yeah.
what happens in college.
Stays in college.
Yeah,
And
but
on the internet.
you know, I guess she was growing to think that her off-campus apartment she shared with a roommate was being haunted. She started wondering if that was the case when her clothes started disappearing, and then strange handprints were appearing on mirrors and on the walls. So Saturday, she found out she wasn't dealing with a ghost. It was something equally as horrifying. So she tells Fox News, I just start hearing a rattling in my closet, and it sounds like a raccoon in my closet. And I'm like, who's there? And then that's when she hears someone respond, oh, my name is Drew. So she says she opens the door and she sees a man wearing all her clothing, her socks, her shoes, and a book bag full of her clothes. So shocked, the student from the University of North Carolina quickly gathers her composure and calls her boyfriend. And at the time, she doesn't know what to do, so she starts trying to, talk to the creepy dude who she discovers and tries to distract him and stall for time.
Did he know she was taken? If not, that's kind of sweet, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she said that it seemed like he was happy just to hang out and like shoot the shit with her. But so while she's talking to him, he's trying out her hat and stuff, and like he goes in the bathroom, looks in the mirror, and says, "Oh, I look pretty, don't I? Give me a hug." And she's like, "No, thank you." And luckily, he doesn't proceed further than that. But her boyfriend arrives at the apartment, and he makes the dude leave.
She didn't call the cops.
Wait, but he's wearing her clothes, right? Did you say that?
Yeah, he's wearing her clothes, like multiple articles of clothing.
So
on top of each other.
I guess she probably didn't want him back, but
yeah,
should have at least stripped him naked, kicked his ass. No,
no, I guess they just wanted him out. They called the cops though.
He's not gonna learn if they don't beat him a bit, though.
Yeah,
right?
They should have beat him down.
That would be like the worst way to lose your favorite shirt.
Right? Some dude, he was wearing her underwear and stuff like that as well. So it was weird.
Was it
her
like,
socks.
Did they say like was it thong bikinis type shit?
They didn't specify.
Yeah, what kind of
but
underwear was
maybe
she
we have to
wearing?
come back to that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, the closet ghost was later arrested near the apartment building, and he was identified as 30-year-old Andrew Schoford. So on Monday he was jailed under the Guilford County under a $26K bond on 14 felony charges, including larceny and identity theft. So that's
Wait, for
interesting.
wearing her clothes, he got charged with identity theft?
I don't know if it was related to
Like-
that or just a prior incident, but yeah. She says, Maddie says she was lucky to discover Drew in her closet because she came by around lunchtime to pick up some things, and he probably wasn't expecting her to come in. He probably knew her schedule.
And maybe it was like, you know how like identity politics is big these days. Like it's her identity politic theft. Maybe there's new laws enacted for that.
Maybe, but do you think that overrides him breaking into her house somehow?
It sounds like he's
And
been doing it for a while, right? Because
Well,
she's
that's the
been
thing.
finding the handprints.
Yeah,
and
it's been
stuff.
happening for a long time. And the strange thing is that neither the student, Maddie, nor the police could explain how he managed to get into the apartment because the door was always locked and there was no sign of forced entry.
Well, I've actually seen another case similar to this I believe it was a girl that lived in Seattle, and
Aberdeen,
was a
where
dude
Kurt
living-
Cobain is from.
yeah, there was a dude living in her attic, and he would come down from the attic and fucking like watch TV and shit and just like chill.
He
play with-
knew her schedule,
I
right?
think he played with her animal too. Like
Her
what?
puppy.
Yeah, like the dog liked him and shit. Like he lived in the fucking house, and when she came home, he just went upstairs in the attic and like watched her wash her tits in the bathroom and shit. It sounded like a pretty good
Jesus.
life.
He was
All right.
respectful though. He didn't like wear her clothes.
He was
Yeah.
not respectful.
Even my own sister.
He beat off silently as
I
he
know.
peered at her.
Jeez.
Your sister's what?
If you wear another girl's clothes without asking, that's like a death sentence in itself.
It would sound like that,
speaking
yeah.
from my own personal experience, like if I ever came home and I was wearing one of Colleen's shirts, she would really hit me, So I would always like change in the car first.
See, I always pictured girls being able to share clothing with each other and stuff like that. Guys don't really do that though.
No, not really.
No, right? No. You would
Like
think
I've
it's
let
more
you
of a
borrow
girl thing.
clothes, just like
Yeah, but
like if
when
it
I
was,
was
like-
homeless, yeah.
if it was cold, if it was cold out or something.
I
You know
don't
what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Or like if we were going swimming, you might let somebody borrow shorts or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's not like
You're not like, that's a cute top, let me borrow it.
no.
Well, and here's the funny. There's a kicker. Stranger than the actual fact that happened is the fact that it wasn't the first time.
What?
For her?
Yeah, it was the second time that Maddie has found strangers in her apartment.
This bitch needs to move. Like
Yeah,
the
she
fuck?
said back in December, she came home to two strange men in her living room. She alerted the leasing office about it, and they changed the locks to the front door, but for some reason didn't notify the police for that event.
So this is like a weird thing that keeps happening though.
Yeah,
but
they're-
can't explain why.
None of them broke in. It's just somehow they
Does she
appearing.
lock her doors?
She locks her doors. They appearing in her house somehow. Maybe there's an underground tunnel. Or
Right?
something.
Wasn't there one
Who
in that
knows?
old KFC to bring drugs in that got discovered not that
Yeah.
long ago? So shit like that does happen.
Who knows? Maybe that's like the hangout spot, for everybody. She said, despite finally solving the mystery of the closet ghost, she said she doesn't feel safe in that apartment anymore, and I don't blame her. She ended up by saying, last night I did not feel safe. I slept with my roommate in her bed, and I can't stay here anymore. She said, my closet, it stinks. So who knows what that guy did in there? Maybe he took a dump or something. He was probably there for about a long time. But
Well, it's funny you bring that up. That's one of the things that I find intriguing about crimes that happen in homes. Like you just think after a crime happens in somebody's home, I think a lot of people just think that, oh, well, the police and the people that are on scene, like they just take care of whatever happened.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude. Like after like a violent crime happens, you have to clean that shit up.
oh yeah, someone blows their brains out somewhere in your
mean,
apartment. That's your job.
They'll scoop up some of it, but for the most part, it's on you.
Yeah, they're not hiring the cleaners for you.
It's like a weird thing that, for whatever reason, when I was younger, I used to always think that was just taken care of by authorities, Like they'll take the body, but not the thousands of fragments of brain all over the wall.
I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Interesting story. Interesting story.
Whose apartment would you break into to wear their clothes?
uh,
Adam Levine.
He doesn't wear any clothes. Didn't you see the Super Bowl?
yeah,
show?
we saw the Super Bowl. He's Maybe if I could break into Prince's mansion,
Oh, that would be perfect for you.
but I'm kind of tall, so it probably wouldn't fit me too well. Everything would be a belly shirt,
That'd be
even though it was
cool
already a belly shirt for
If
him.
you were haunted by Hugh Hefner's ghost, like what do you think he does? Like just like gives you fake ghost boners? Like he just like
Just tickles you in like I don't know weird places.
yeah, he's dead now, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. I think.
Stiff as ever.